impact on the same. Great. So another thing with a lot of these bloggers and upcoming everyone, because it is the favored profession, like everybody wants to become an influencer. I am even seeing small children, they have been pushed and they have channels and all, and they are putting out content. So it's like earlier, what was like doctor, engineer, and all. Now, that's the first thing is that they want to become famous and have some channel, and then this can. That's how they go from there. Today it's like they want to get that online fame, which will lead to then those. If you are as a performer or an actor or whatever it is, and then you get like with that popularity, now you can transcend in different domains. So I want to know, like, now people, if they want to take the risk that okay, want to become a full time content creator. So what are the factors they should consider and be realistic in terms of that?
Okay, if a blogger wants to go like full time, right? So actually, I'd say that whatever the influencer is doing, they are doing something that they really love. For example, if a foodie is opening a food blog, he is actually going from one place to another, discovering different types of food and cuisines, and
Mhm.
actually eating all that stuff and putting a blog post, and it actually takes up a lot of hard work. So I guess when a content creator or a blogger reaches up to an audience where he is getting a steady income, he is like famous in that niche. He has actually he has actually started being covered in a lot of articles, in a lot of like media. A lot of media is coming up to him. He has built up that his brand name, his own, not only his personal brand name, his personal brand name has become quite public. People have started using his services for an everyday life. That's when I guess a blogger can say that he or she has started as a full-time influencer and can actually take up that as a job. For example, I'll say my favorite one is Nicole Wong. She was actually working for a company and did a whole 9 to 5 job, and after that she started out with a business of digital marketing, and she is now quite famous in that. She has built her own brand name. She is actually catering to the needs of a lot of companies, and today she is doing her work as a full-time content creator, and she is an influencer out there. Not only a influencer for digital marketing, she's actually quite fashionable, so actually she has covered up a lot of lifestyle stuff also. So one point is that I would like to tell all the influencers out there is, when you are ready with your when you are ready with your brand, with your personal brand, catering to a millions of people of the world, that your audience is engaging with you quite a lot of time, that you're being loved in the industry, and that when you know on a realistic part, like let's be realistic, when you're getting a steady income, and when you actually can have an enjoyable lifestyle and a dream lifestyle that you have wanted, I guess that that is the time you can actually become a full-time content creator.
That's right. Also, this thing is very subjective. Now, how much it depends on what economic background also you have. I mean, can you take that risk and all? And I mean, I feel this is a decision where, but at some point, you have to, there is that risk element which has to be taken.
Hmm.
Without that, you can't, because the amount of time it takes, because you're competing with people who maybe are doing it full time. That you have to consider a lot of things, and but the one thing is that definitely with all the influencers who made it big and who have come up is that audience connection and that audience, you can say, feedback that is coming, that in your heart so you can take that risk, like you know that I have this amount of following and all. So like if anyone, like if they say now that the star is only made by the audience, nobody can make. So if you're having that connection, it's not necessary everyone can become that. Like you can still put out your content. That's then it judges, are you doing it for that fame or the money or whatever. So if you really like doing it, you will continue doing it. And I've even seen so many people in as respect to artists also, they work 10, 20 years, and then you see their name, and they are earning very less in during that time. So did they make the right decision? So that was there because they loved it. They continued keep putting out their content, or as artists. And also that is a call that you have to make personally. It is like any, I would say, artistic field that you want to get into, and that call you have to take whether you really love doing that thing.